Well, we start the programme with some breaking news. The CIA has lost control of the majority of its hacking arsenal, which could fall into the wrong hands around the world. That's according to the latest revelation from WikiLeaks. Well, for more on this, we can now cross live to our correspondent in London, Polly Boyker. Polly, good to see you. Now, what implications might this report have?
Well, they're calling this leak Vault 7, and they're claiming that this is the largest ever leak of secret CIA files. According to WikiLeaks, the CIA has lost control of the majority of its cyber weapons, this arsenal of cyber weapons that it has. Things like malware, viruses, Trojans, and various remote control systems. So all the tricks that spies use in order to survey their targets. And what WikiLeaks is saying is that the CIA arsenal of these tricks has already been leaked and circulated among former government hackers. And WikiLeaks knows this because one of those former US government hackers has passed on parts of this dossier onto WikiLeaks. The files contain so-called weaponized exploits, so methods for spying on anyone, anywhere, through familiar devices, ones like Apple, Google and Microsoft phones. Even the iPhone that runs the presidential Twitter account could be subject to these vulnerabilities. And also, in conjunction with MI5, it appears in these files that the CIA has created a special type of malware that can infest Samsung smart TVs, which all have covert microphones that can be turned on through this type of malware. And what's interesting here is that after the publication of the Snowden leaks, the Obama administration had obliged the CIA to reveal any so-called vulnerabilities about all these devices, about the tech industry, essentially. According to these documents, they haven't done that. They've hoarded all of these vulnerabilities in order to be able to use them themselves. But because their cyber arsenal, it seems now, isn't secure, and it has turned out to not be secure, this information has already spread to other hackers, and that clearly presents a security risk. WikiLeaks has said that the person that passed this information on to them, their source, wants to initiate a public debate about democratic oversight of cyber weapons, which of course is very reminiscent of the motives behind Edward Snowden's leaks. And WikiLeaks say that their source and the organization itself is concerned that once a cyber weapon is loose, the way that they're claiming this CIA arsenal is now unsecure, it can be spread very quickly. It can be used by bad people for nefarious purposes, cyber mafia, rival states, teenage hackers, you name it. So all this is about cyber proliferation. There are two layers of concern here. One is what the CIA is able to do and whether there is enough democratic oversight and accountability of the CIA's capabilities, but also concerns that those capabilities aren't even secure and anybody could get their hands on them.
OK, Polly, thank you so much for that update. That's RT's Polly Boyker there speaking to us live from London.